twitch.tv/RonanPawn livestream on twitch.tv/RonanPawn. It's Monday at about 9:30, approaching 9:30 a.m. here in the U.S. Eastern Time Zone. And we're back, day after last live stream, because last live stream was interrupted by a call from my plumber, from a plumber, who may be my plumber, if he does right by me. I had a plumber come by because our sewer line, our main drain line, is backed up. It has been backing up at the drain that's nearest to the exit toward the sewer. So there's a blockage, in the most important part. And yeah, we've been seeing a little bit of flooding in the basement, a little bit of pooling on the floor kind of a thing. And so had a plumber out, and he was in the neighborhood. He was supposed to come by today, but he was in the neighborhood yesterday, and out of the blue said, "Hey, I can come over now if you want." Not quite out of the blue. He said that he might do that, but it seemed very much a long shot, and I wasn't going to interrupt I wasn't going to not try to do the live stream sitting here waiting. So, yeah. He called, and I had to cut the live stream short for that sake. And he went down there, and he charged me for snaking the main drain, but he was so goddamned quick. He was only down there 5 or 10 minutes. I questioned the ability to even get the snake off the truck and bring it in, and then to re-spool it and take it out. It seemed incredibly fast, but what he told me was that he broke through something that was in the main trap, I guess, and that the water started to drain. So I'm guessing, it was a Sunday job. I'm guessing he came in, started to push through, got something to break, saw things started draining. Went, well, that's good enough. And then came upstairs. He also managed to fix my my kitchen sink so that hot water would actually goddamn work out of it. So I'm happy for that. So I'm reserving judgment on this plumber so far, because at this point I've got a fair bit of money that I've paid to him in order to snake this drain and get it draining again. And his first pass didn't take, because last night, after it was supposedly free and clear again, took a shower and it pooled right back up. I believe it drained faster. I can't go down to the basement, whenever I want to with my condition. But Lady Pawn says, I took a shower. She said she went down there. It wasn't as bad, but it was pooling still. So, yeah, I got an email out to him saying, when can we get you back out to give it a second push kind of a thing. And I just, we'll be trying out my negotiating skills. I hope that we don't get into some kind of situation where I'm saying, I paid out this much money for that and it didn't work, it's on you. And he's saying, well, I already did one job, you call me back on another day. I know where this can go. But I have no reason to assume that it will go there. So we're going to try and do another live stream today, and if the plumber calls and says, I'm in your neighborhood, I want to come out, I'm going to tell him I'm working. Because we're going to actually have a live stream today. So, we are running Minecraft, as you can clearly see. Clearly you can see. Right there, clearly you can see. Are we good? I can see the mouse? I can see the mouse. For some reason, when I'm starting up these live streams, and don't worry, it'll get less framey once we get past the first load here. I'm starting up these live streams in Minecraft, the mouse is missing until we get really started for some reason. So, yeah. Curiouser and curiouser. So, we're just gonna throw this load away here, but just so you can see the pie chart that I bring up at the beginning of the run like that, I'm looking for indications of a village. And if there are enough wedges of multiple color there, then that will tell me that there's an indication of a village. The pink is a chest. There's pretty much always a chest within range when you load something. There's always chests underground. There's always a chest being detected. The other thing that's almost always being detected is a mob spawner. There's almost always a underground mob, so that's where the chest is coming from as well. And then when you see that orange, that's a beehive. Green is just, I don't know, bullshit. It's just unidentified. It's other things. But that's what, when I pull this up at the beginning of a run to have a look, I'm just looking to see if there are other colors than the colors that we're seeing right now, because that will indicate to me that there is a village somewheres in range. And now, let's get started in earnest. And first I will start by trying to clear out this board in such a way this board could just be about be completely refreshed. Jungle, no thank you. This is a very blocked view. I'm not a big fan of having my view blocked in a dense forest like that. This is, I don't hate those forests, lots of wood, but being on the edge of a river and having to go up and stuff like that, I'm not sure. Let's load into one of these and see what happens. So, no village immediately. And then I sweep my camera around looking for maybe there's a ruined portal, maybe there's something else that's worthy. If I don't see it, I want to back out pretty quick. I don't want to get, don't try and force any seeds is the lesson that you learn over time. Just, if there's nothing immediate, even if there's a village, but you can't see the village in the distance, it's probably not worth running for. You're going to lose like a minute and a half, 2 minutes just trying to find the damn village. Like, you could spend that minute and a half loading up other seeds and seeing if something of value appears. I hear a zombie. There's no reason to give a damn. Yeah, kinda all of these suck. I'm just gonna reload the whole wall here and see if we can't get something that's worthy of something. Like, I don't need any jungles, deep, dense spruce. I don't, Okay, maybe. Maybe. Don't like that. Maybe. Alright, this wall's looking a little bit better. The back of my head I'm not interested in. Weird. Maybe. Alright, let's see what we've got here. I'm also, like, occasionally I'll hit the, hit 5 while I'm doing this because oh, look, there is a village. It's a spruce village, too, so we know which direction we have to go in. The black in the pie chart there indicates a campfire. I believe it either indicates a campfire or a smoker, but in these situations I'm pretty sure that it always indicates a campfire, and campfires only appear in spruce villages. So I head toward the spruce forest, and boom, right here is nothing. I don't see anything. And we've been running for 45 seconds. And so it's a reset. But you get what at least you understand my logic for trying to find it. This is interesting because if there's trees right next to me, then we've got the trees. It could be a quick cave start. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, let's not waste any time. Start taking wood and see how it gets started. Don't know whether or not I want to try and play it. Get some wood. That's not wood. Okay, first. Yeah. First seed of the day, first crafting menu work of the day. Gotta warm up a little. So yeah, yesterday, we were trying to do our live stream, and I was waiting on... I wasn't waiting, like I say, I didn't really anticipate that the plumber would call, but we've had a backup. And, it was pretty urgent. You get sick of smell. The main problem was that we were trying to avoid flushing the toilet so that, it wouldn't... what was going down wouldn't come up in the basement. I share a wall with the bathroom, so if you've got a good nose, and apparently I do, and that faint odor of all of the things is not desirable. There, anything else that we get, like what you need now is just iron. What the world needs now is iron and gravel and a little bit of coal to cook it. What the world needs now is 18 fucking mobs. Can blow up and kill each other without hitting me with that fucking arrow, you prick. Nice. Iron. Iron. If Iron, what do you do? Walk. Iron. Irony. Jeremy and irony. Nothing? This is a lot of exposed stone for none of it to have turned into iron or gravel. I hate that, whatever the hell that type of block is there, because it looks enough like gravel that it makes you go, oh no, fucking goddamn. So I heard some lava, didn't I? I heard some lava back behind that wall, and if only there were any goddamned other thing of value here. But there isn't, and it's a reset. And that's the kind of reset discipline that you want to have. It's pretty hard to keep myself to it, especially after you be in here for quite a while getting bad luck. Bad RNG, and you just feel like maybe you should force a run or two, And you should just, push some scenarios and see if they work out. Maybe it takes you 11 minutes to get into the nether, but then you're in the nether and everything's really fast. You start, trying to negotiate with yourself. And, it ain't, it's not advisable. It's not gonna help you any. Just throw them away if they ain't good, if there's nothing to get you started. I mean, I'm a cave strats kind of guy. I'm happy to play cave strats if I have the stone in front of me and a tree next to me in the shot, but I'm mainly looking for a village start. Village starts are where I am right now as a speedrunner. I struggle. Why is there... Oh, it looked like there was wood there in the water. I struggle with ocean starts. First, to see that there's something in the ocean because of the glasses that I wear, although I feel... Oh, hey! That's pretty... It popped in right when I was about to reset. So first to see it. See that there's a ship out there. But, then to just manage it. There's always something that's missing. Either, usually you're able to get gravel, right? Because you're in the ocean. I have been in situations where the whole floor of the goddamn ocean was sand. And there wasn't any gravel to be found. But the main problem ends up being wood. Out here on this kind of a ship isn't a problem because it's got full masts. But most of the ships that you see, more ships than not, don't have full masts. There's only a little bit of log wood available. And so even... Oh, good, we're right next to an ocean temple, which means I can get dink-donked and not be able to mine at any moment. This is wonderful. Oh, and it's a packed, full of sand kind of a ship. Awesome. Loving all of this. Loving what I'm seeing. There's all the iron that we could possibly want, but we're now, out here. We kind of need to get the hell away from the ocean monument before it objectively just ruins the run. I don't want to be hanging out digging sand. So I have to just swim toward the nearest wood that I see. I got all the iron that I need in the first 2 minutes. And more. Which will speed things up. I can go straight to, full iron tools with 14, I believe. But you can also see that, it's 2 minutes. In a minute and 45 seconds, I can have all of my tools in a village start. That said, I'll still be spending some time to get the iron and stuff like that. 3, I should still be fine for. Then I make you. I've got 4 left. I can actually make a shears, and then I just need to collect the wood and find me some flint. What the world needs now is wood and flint. That's the only thing that there's just too little of. I got 9. I want like 13 is my new minimum number of wood in most situations that I want to be collecting before I try and leave the overworld. Okay, and now we've got wood. We can make a boat. I actually don't need any more sticks, I don't think, because I've got all my tools already made. So, anything else that you actually need? No, I don't think so. Grab that. And then we need some gravel. Oh, I could have made doors. That would have been the thing to make in these situations. Oh, we've got some chasms. They don't look like they go down to magma. So we'll keep pushing. There's another one. And no magma. We're going over a RP though. Whoop, I didn't actually mean to get out, but we can. Go ahead and refill the old lungs. And what do we got here? Golden apple, flint and steel. Now I don't need the, you know, whatever it was. I don't need... Give me doors. That won't go there. There we go. Go ahead and just break it. Gold block. Gold block. Did I get my crafting table back? I did. Okay. Let's find a chasm to go down on. Sometimes you see these weird, like, some of the underwater structures especially really show how much generation in Minecraft can just be fucking square as hell. Just incredibly square. Wow, look at this little chunk of swamp biome that exists here. And another. We're coming up on 6 minutes here. I want to get under, and even if I can't find any... Okay, here's some... Yep. Even if I couldn't find this, I was like, it's time to go under anyway. Okay, I see multiple L shapes I can use. I'm gonna go over here. And then I just need something. You. Grab that. Uh-huh. Grab you. Uh-huh. For back there. You. One more back there. You. And then I block here. Break these. Like so. And then fill this spot to kill the source block. And we're in. Hey. Wait. I want to get lava as we go. And here we are watching the entity count. And we got a big spike there, so there's a bastion nearby. There's 2 possibles. So that's definitely Bastion. And it's closer than the other. So we're going this way. Which is -43, aka southeast. I'm not wearing any gold yet. Let's fix that since we're passing by pigs. And I could use food, couldn't I? So, hello. Don't step in the lava, idiot. Thank you. That's food. Would you like to, join my meal plan? That skeleton is getting very close. And I'm rather low on health. It was only oh no, there's more waiting for me right there. Good, good, good. Okay. There's a lot of potential problems. Yep. Yep, a lot of potential problems. Jesus, I got bukkake'd with pigs. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Okay. Just observing something in chat. Alright. It was a good start until it turned out that there were like 900 fucking pigs in the spot that I needed to pass by, and I got dead-ended and all that kind of thing, but it was a good warm-up to show that I could, you know, even as I was talking about, I was saying I have trouble getting started with ocean starts, I managed to make that work in 6-7 minutes. We were in the nether. Huh? All the iron stuff, we need some food. I managed to start getting some food from the pigs. It's just a really bad biome to have to try and cope with. Alright, we've got a village very nearby. Does it have a... It doesn't have a blacksmith to it. Unless the Acacia Village is, which is what I'm guessing it is. No, it's... well, there's a temple that way. And the village is this way? I think I'm seeing... I'm going to the temple. Temple's miles away. I'm heading this direction. If there's not a village here, then it's just a reset. 30 seconds just making up the decision which direction to go, so, you know. I feel like I was seeing through the trees and stuff certain colors and shapes that would indicate to me that there's an acacia village here. And I was right. Yep. You really do have to just... oh, it's a ruined acacia. I've never seen a ruined acacia village. You know, zombies fucked us up village. In the acacia biome. This is interesting. So... what this is saying is, yeah, no, you really should have, really should have gone to the desert temple. It was too far away, I just would have reset. What are you doing? Moron. Well, it's just, it's throwing me off. That there's a table here, crafting table already. I don't know if this is... oh, look, I've already managed to find... I don't know if this is a good way to start, is what I was starting to say. We've got some iron. 5 is not enough. But, it's more than none. And that's how math works, kids. It is more than none. You can't argue with that shit, can ya? Motherfucker. 3. And then get me out of here. Claim some wood. Is 4 more than 3? Better fucking believe it. A bit of wood. A little bit of food, rather, and there's a lot of food right here for me. I didn't plan to make... Nope. I did plan to make this. And I shouldn't have, actually. What I didn't plan that I need is an oven to cook my goddamn iron. I was down there picking up the iron, and my brain didn't tell me, hey, asshole, you can't just make 6 tools and go on because it's a village. That's why I was, like, hesitating and stuff, because I'm like, what do I need in this situation that I've never seen before? It's not that different than any other ruined village that I have seen before, but it kind of is, because, like, certain villages you don't expect to get wheat out of. I've seen a lot of ruined villages where there wasn't any wheat. So I didn't know whether or not Acacia Ruined would have wheat. Now I know that it does. Okay, I've got all the food I want for the run. I got all my basic tools. I've got some iron, but I do need to cook it still. There's a zombie in this house. Zombie villager. There's no chest in there. Give me some... Yeah, I got all the food I want. I need stone to make a furnace to cook my iron. And I need more iron. There's 8 of that, and I'm coming down. Sup? Dig some of that for me. Thank you. Wow. Actually, kind of working out. I will want one of these. Some more iron. So I already got 5, 6, and 7 will be... Are you kidding me? 6 and 7 will be enough. And then I just need lava and to decide to, you know, pick a place that I put in to start cooking. This does go down quickly, but it's also going down in a way that's really hurting my knees and shins. Got some lava, but it's not a pool of lava. Where's this light coming from? There it is. It's just a source of lava. I'll also need water, because I'm down here, so I'll need water in the caves, and lava, and holy shit. I do not require your assistance, thank you. And we're in a fucking mine shaft, so... Love these. By which I mean, these suck. It's funny how in just about all circumstances in the speedrun, these suck. Not desirable, they're not good, they're not helpful, they just suck. I will need water, as I said. I can go ahead and immediately make that. Wait, I'm listening to water, I can hear it. I don't want you coming up here. I can hear water flows. It's above me. If I open it up, it's gonna hit the lava, and I don't want that, so... Let's see if I can't... navigate. Aha! Okay, so I now know where it is. Now I just actually need a bucket. I don't need your help on the bucket. I do appreciate the offer. Don't need it. I actually, your friend was already applied for the job, and I told him that I've filled the position. It's not necessary. We will keep your name on file. Okay, this is just... Listen, we're not handing out the free tacos with every job application anymore. I know that was a... You know, it was an offer that a lot of people responded to. No free tacos, right? No burritos, fuck. Of course, the source water block has to be through a mountain of enemies. Source water block. It's gonna be back at the fucking surface at this rate. Oh my god, it is still going up. Fuck. Yeah? That ain't it. Holy balls. No, that ain't it either. Oh my god, was I not joking when I said it's gonna be at the fucking surface? Stop being a nuisance. Okay, I've found it, but now Lord knows if I'll ever make it back down. I guess I just follow the water. Water will guide me. 9 minutes on this entrance. Then we get in, and there's no fucking bastion or some shit. I know how this works. This is not my first day on the job. I came up and then came over in order to get to... It wasn't this direction. Oh, I really would like to be left alone. Just would really appreciate that. Just if you could all fuck off. Like, I followed the water back down here, and I still don't know where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, that's just... I can handle you, but not you and your father. So that's... Like, this is a reset just because I'm being so fucking harassed by mobs in... What did I say? A mineshaft is always bad for the speedrun. It's always bad. It's never fucking useful. Just, it's a reset because of the fucking mineshaft. Surrounded, just constant fucking assaulted with zombie after zombie after... I'm in the first 8 minutes of the run and I've killed 12 things. It's not a speed run anymore. You know? Okay, that's interesting. There's no chest, but there's a spawner. Okay, now there's a village, but it took ages to load. Yonks. So... it's quite a ways away, which means it's a reset. If only we could get a village start. You know? I would really like to have a village start today. Let's try this one that shows that we're already in a fucking village and standing directly next to wood. What do you know? This could work out. There is no blacksmith here. We could find a village. This may lead to a village. So I get 6 cobble. Really, just making the stone axe is enough because at this point I need more wood for more sticks to make more tools. I want 13 wood ideally, 13 logs. And there's my 13. Make the wood. Grab the U. Doesn't really help, because I still need more sticks, and actually the way you do this is like that. Bang bang. And then U. And then... You go there, you go there. And then because we're in a village, I'm gonna at least need this. The barrel. And there's enough villagers around that I'm just gonna drop it. It's Especially since I can break your workstation and invite you to take up being a fisherman. Nothing there. I only want white beds. Because I'm a racist. Hit you. I don't see any... Where's the wheat? There it is. Any farmers? Another thing, am I gonna have to make the farmer myself? White bed? Alright. Good Aryan race. The only kind of bed I'll trust. Okay, this is my favorite. Hotel is really great for the speedrun, usually. It's a good omen. You know, there's lots of beds here you can have if you want. I don't want to fill my inventory too much, but 3 white beds. Where's... Oh, there's more wheat here. Where did I put my, my bucket, my barrel master at? It was near the house that I was ripping down, ripping up, so it was around here. There's the house that I was ripping up. So you'll be right around here. Sup, you're not the right dude anyway. So refresh. And then also I need a composter, because there ain't no farmers here. Alright, now you're the right guy. Farmer? And you're the right guy. Cool. I'll get you some wheat. You get me some money. You get me a bucket. And that's the beauty of trade. Been watching Deep Space Nine a bunch, so getting really into Ferengi law. In a sense, it's not it's very interesting, the rules of acquisition that sort of guide the Ferengi culture. They're not just greed-based, I mean, they are, but, you know, there's a way of looking at them and interpreting them where you apply these ideals, these ideas, to more than just money. You know, they're the rules of acquisition. And they can be used in a number of different scenarios, and they seem to have a kind of a spiritual relevance to them. Certainly a philosophical relevance to them. You know, they drive toward efficiency. They drive toward peace as well, because war is not necessarily great. You know, it's good for one part of trade and for, like, none of the other parts of trade. So, kind of like, there's more to it than nothing, is what I would say. So, 5 minutes I'm driving underground just to look for lava at this point. I didn't see any above ground lava, any indications of anything burning. Got lucky, found a cave. Although, honestly, digging straight down instead of navigating a cave is sometimes better. Do I have enough to make... Yeah, I should have this by now. Yeah, okay. Hello? Hello, hello? Just do that. Get me down a little bit quicker. Thank you. And so we're lower, looking for 11, which is the lava level. There we go. 12, 11, and I'll just go in this direction. So we're searching for lava in all the wrong places, looking for lava in all the wrong places. And I would do anything for lava. I would do anything for lava. I would do anything for lava. But I won't do that! I saw lava pops and I turned toward them, but maybe it was indicating up or down. It was right around here that we heard lava pops. There we go. And they are this direction and then up. I don't know why. Okay, maybe they're more up. Hopefully it's not just a single block. It's being rather finicky, and that tends to indicate just a single block. Lava pops. And I'll just keep going up in the last... Oh! Yep, indicated just a single block. Fucking lovely. But it does put us into a cave system, and that cave system leads straight and directly to the lava pit. Yeah? Yeah, that is right over here. Fuck. We're in the cave system, and if we just continue to follow it downward, then we will eventually locate the lava pit. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. And I wouldn't do anything for lava. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything for lava. I wouldn't do anything for lava. But I won't do that. And we're watching the entity count. Looking for spikes. We want to see it jump up by 20 or more in one big, just boom. You know, suddenly we're at 68. And we didn't see that. And we still didn't see that, so I would presume that there is not a bastion in our current range. So I will extend our current range. And there is no bastion anywhere. Wow. Usually there's at least a bastion within 32 goddamn chunks. There might be one, but it's definitely outside of the range of what's worth running on. Hello, why so Canadian? Why so Canadian? No village in the immediate area. I see no desert temple. I see nothing of it. Oh, we got a lava pool. I will play on just there being a lava pool nearby. It looks like there's some gravel there too. Because having a surface entrance is huge. If you can find iron near enough to the surface. But it's a major boon just to know. What am I doing? Just to know how you're getting into the nether. So I will try this one and we'll see. And I will be aiming for, I've got all of my tools made by 1 minute and 45 seconds. 5, 6. We want 12. Let me go back up. And I will do it this way. Actually make this stuff. And 3 and 4 for you. And it's 1 minute and 23 seconds. By all my tools made, I do mean more than, I think, what I just put together there. That's pretty easy to get that 1.5 minutes going, but we'd want, like, all of the wood collected, and we're going to be a little bit behind because I was at a solitary tree. Okay, 7... And there's all my wood. And this is going to be my spot then. We're going to put you down. And there we go. Time! Half a minute. Half a minute behind. Did I already have one of these? Please don't. You're not... there's so much shit down there. I'm gonna just... Good. There you go. That's helpful. Fuck off. Skeletons are just... they're vicious. They're horrible for the run. They do so much damage. The range and everything like that. They eat your food and your health away. They're the most persistent nuisance to Minecraft speedrunning. And we have gone so far down to find nothing. Find one iron. I feel like this is a reset. It's not going to work out. So we throw it away. That whole column, please. All looked like shit to me. Let's look for a ship. Shipwreck. I'm actually sitting upright, by the way. What is the light down there? Is that, 'cause these, like, underwater ruins that, that drowned have. Oh, I see. It's actually, this goes straight down to lava. I get it. Oh hey, there's a village right here. The, underwater ruins can have the buried treasure maps. Okay, it doesn't look like this village has, oops. Has a blacksmith. And there's a white bed right here, which is nice. All of these are cobble, none are mossy. That's also nice. And there's all my wood. And time. Minute and 20 seconds, that's pretty goddamn good. I have all my basics handled. Now I just need your big man and more food than that. Like food for trading, there we go. As well as food for the run. And there's a lava pool over there. Hey, 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 hey. Over there. We got ourselves a start. Just show me your big man. Still don't see him. We got, you're the right guy and you're the right guy. Wonderful. Where'd you go? Walk away while we're trading, friend. I got my... yeah, I do. There's your big man. Let's make the food. And that. Sup? Okay, not the... it's the worst amount of of wood. Or, I mean, of iron. But other than that, it's a hell of a friggin' start. And we're going past here. I don't know how I'd get the, last bit of iron that I need, but I will, since there's gravel along the way. I'll dig for it. Just in case there's some kind of miracle waiting for me. I don't think there's going to be a miracle waiting for me. We'll just have to firelight, woodlight. Okay. You go here, you go here. Give me the rest of that food. And then what have I got? I've got gravel and nothing else. I need real blocks. So, number one. Okay, put that back. Moving a little bit faster than the game. I think that holds the water. It doesn't spill over and ruin the lava pool. I'm worried about this zombie. For good reason. So now I'm going to do this, put that there, you there, and do some wood. So, some more. Switch into hard mode. Shit. Looks like I'm leaving my crafting table behind. And we're in. Looking for that entity spike. Not looking good. Okay, there was a couple of them far away. A couple of entity spikes that might lead to something. Let's spin and see if there's anything that might help. So we got 31 in this direction. If I start backing down. Yeah, they're not real. It's not bastions. So let's just push up our distance a little bit. See if we get anything spawning in. Boom, right there, I would say. And that is within runnable range. Let's just confirm that it's real. So there's this. That's not it. There we go. Yeah, that's it. And that's real. So negative 51 is the... Wait, is that right? Yeah, negative 50 is the direction that we're traveling on. Give me gravel here. I guess dirt there. I don't fucking know. Stack up the food. And let's go. Is it travelable? Gentlemen, I'm a little bit concerned with this falling out from under me, and I need blocks to pillar, though. It's just a pillar, and a little bit of solid blocks, too. Let me grab the gold and take some rack, some nether rack. $26. Just need some building blocks. And I think more than I just picked up, in fact. Let's see if that's enough to get me up. Yeah, you can go ahead, I guess. Good. And then we had 26. Did I never... I don't have... I didn't grab the iron from the big man? Or why don't I have either an iron pickaxe or... That's... what? No, I left this behind. But where's my iron? I killed him. I know I killed him. I must... Oh, wait. I do have... Apparently I do have the iron for it. I'm very... I didn't see it in the inventory. So I'm blind, is what we've found out. Not that we didn't know. But it's been confirmed. Negative 50. It's that way. It's ahead and right. It's not looking super travelable, is it? I need a lot of blocks. By the way, what if we used the goddamn thing? There's over a stack. A little over a stack. And we're going that direction. We had a really fast entrance. Unfortunately, the nearest bastion was miles. But it balances out in the end if we actually manage to make it there. Going into this Nylium forest. And we need to travel on an angle, and this is unfortunate. That didn't work, which is also unfortunate. I would kill a man to know what I have to do to make this consistent. Why this shit won't work every time. And I'm talking about crawl sprinting, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm able to jump to get more speed. I'm moving in general faster than you usually would. But it is just inconsistent. Okay, now we need to go mainly in that direction. Does this open? It looks like it opens up there. If I get over, I might be able to dig up. Which is entirely safe in the nether. Digging up. Nice little stairwell. When has that ever resulted in anything negative to anyone? Again, I can go up. What's up? And, yeah, we're still on this angle, and there it is. Bastion Ho. Bastion in the distance. Bastion in the morning. Bastion in the evening. Bastion at supper time. When Bastion's on a bagel, it's Bastion anytime. That is not the original, but that is a version of it. What are we're at, you know where we are, I know where we are. Right? It's not housing, it's stables. Stables. Or am I crazy? What did I just enter here? I thought I was going to the center staircase, and I'm not. Let's go to the top then, since I'm confused. Look at all these pigs, blocking my ability to get up. Wow, just all of them. Just every goddamn pig in the universe. And there's nobody's up here? Guys. Who's guarding the goods? Somebody could just walk up and start robbing us. They could. Alright. Fucking. Wouldn't want us to get robbed. You and me. No, us. I've heard tell there's thieves about. I hear tell of that. I don't know what you've heard tell of, but that's what I've heard tell of. So 1, 2, and then the third top is... I don't understand. What am I looking at then? This is housing. I was very confused. This is housing. Running top down makes it easy to make sense, but I thought it was stables. Start. Goodbye. I feel like there was another pig up there too that would have dropped down on me if I hadn't blocked it. It's important. Okay, gentlemen, stop trading what I left you there. I didn't mean to leave you that much. Get down here and start doing what we do. Yeah, I'm afraid because I still hear people up there. Yeah, I feel like I'm fucked. I feel like I'm gonna open this hole. Pigs are gonna drop on me. Okay, they made their way in. I think I did a good thing by delaying myself for a moment there. The direction that I was hearing piglin noises was disconcerting. Man, everything is gold chest plates in this fucking place. They're all abouty. Leave some bullshit behind. Alright, what do you got for me, gentlemen? Don't worry about it. I'm not interested, actually. Don't tell me about it. I don't care. What I'm interested in is fortresses. I've always been a big fan of fortresses. You got any fortresses in the neighborhood? Hmm? How do you feel about fortress? Fortry. As we... Wow. Are you kidding me? Are you gonna... like, for real, though? Alright, I am positive right now. We'll have to leave negative. And then hope that we run into something. So we'll be leaving northwest. is neg. Yeah, damn. That's crazy. Okay. What do we got, gentlemen? What's the deal? What are you selling? I see you're selling some gold. Hey, that's my gold! The gold I gave to you. What the hell? Do I need more iron? Probably not. Definitely need inventory space, so... I like that we've almost got all the obsidian we need. Give me one more and I'll be a happy boy. Not loving how little fire res you've decided to share. Gonna need more than one, fellas. Okay, we've got the obby, we've got the string. We've got the pearls. Fire resistance potions, gentlemen. If you don't mind. Let's have some more sticks so that I can make the bow that we will need eventually. 28 shots is not huge, but it's not bad. I can definitely do it. Thank you. I think I just... No, I didn't. Thought I saw fire resistance coming. There's still one fucking fire resistance potion. I don't know how the game manages to do this. How it manages to, like, consistently fuck you in one of the important ways. It's impressive, you know? There's always like, I gave you everything you need except... Oh, and also there's no fortress within 32 fucking chunks. So there's a few places where I may have, you know, roto-rooted your asshole in this prop. Jesus Christ, fellas! You're not even allowed up here. I said we're headed this direction on our way out. The idea is to head back toward the center, back towards spawn. Stop. To increase the likelihood that we will run into, that we'll see a fortress. There's 4 quadrants to the nether, and, yeah, see, now we've found one. We've got one showing up. We'll do that. 31. And, yeah, we're heading in the correct direction. But... good lord, you know. We can't get out that way. If I go around and then to the left, can I avoid digging? Go this way, come out, turn left, and then it opens up. It does not do that. Although this is the direction. It doesn't. Alright, we gotta go into the wall again. What have I got? I've got some netherrack still. What am I doing? And once you're doing this crawl sprinting, it's, you know, very dangerous because you could at any point hit some lava. Expose it, and you're going faster than usual in the crawl. Gas cries to my left, which means we're opening up. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing on directionality here? Is it still just this way? It isn't. See, this is why you want to check, because... So it's this way. It's gotta be. just came from the other direction. Let's just confirm. Let's just confirm. Are you fucking kidding me? What? What then? If I go up by 1, you detect it. So, what is this bullshit? 24 chunks away. Step into this one. You killing me here with this horse shit. I think it's on I think what this is telling me is that it's on a diagonal and it's that way. That's what I'm gonna go with. I have to make some kind of a choice. And this direction is northwest. Cool. Fuck. We can just be heading west for a minute, I guess. That was weird. I managed to see the pearl as it was... before I teleported to it. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. If that's a thing that happens. Oh, cool. It's like we're getting into less and less travelable terrain as we go. Loving it. I don't think that's worth a... Yeah. No shit. I'm not exactly celebrating that, though, game. You've traveled through every goddamn biome in the game just trying to get to this fucking fortress. Isn't that awesome? Here's like 18 levels all at once because that's how, you know, impressive it is that you've traveled through every goddamn nether biome. Time to do some enchanting. One more pearl. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to throw short like this. One more pearl and then we measure again. Good. Good. Looks like I picked the right direction. Despite nobody really giving me the information that I needed to do so, thank you, game. It's not that way. It's obviously not the way we came. If I check this and I don't get any hit, then it's the other direction. No, it is this direction. Okay. Open this back up. Drop that. And, I'm just gonna hope that I don't hit lava. We're getting real close. Hello? Nope. If this is treasure, this is a treasure bastion, I'm not gonna be happy. I feel like I should be able to see it right now. The worst fucking fortress, like wall fortresses are the goddamn worst. You get so close to them, you got like, you can't do any pyrite anymore. You're standing next to it, you're on top of it, you're inside of it. But you're not. There's no way of knowing exactly which direction you're supposed to head. It's a fucking treasure fort. It's a treasure bastion. We got treasured. We got fucking treasured. Alright, you figured it out all on your own. Bitches. I literally just did that because fuck it. Because it's a reset. I just decided I would get some practice running the treasure thing. 26 minutes in, we got fucking... So there wasn't Not only was there not a fortress within 32 chunks, there wasn't a fortress within who knows how many chunks, because the fortress that we detected 33 chunks away, when I started moving to more than 32 chunks away, turned out to be a goddamn treasure bastion. Welcome to Minecraft RSG. Is this your first day? You're gonna hate it. My opinion is that what makes for a good speedrun is, it needs to suck about 60%, maybe 70% even. You need to hate 60 to 70% of the experience of speedrunning a game. I just feel like that's what it's necessary. It's there needs to be like a toxic relationship between you and the game. It needs to mistreat you. You know, otherwise, why would you keep coming back to it, right? You gotta... If it was too good to you, then you wouldn't value it, you know? It's gotta knock you around a little bit. And yeah, you know, it sounds ridiculous what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure most speedrunners would agree that, yeah, you gotta have a... You're not gonna stick with a speedrun if it's a little bit too kind. Like, it's gotta be kind enough to you where you see your own potential, you're inspired, that kind of a thing. But, it's also got to be mean enough and cruel enough and vicious enough to you that, you have to keep coming back, that you feel like you didn't get what you needed last time, so you've got to come back one more time, you know? Let's see, make me one of those, put it there, and then I would also like one of you, put it there. Okay, and we've got a bucket here, and you're not the right kind of a fella. And you took the wrong job. Yeah, thanks. I'm just gonna put that over there now. I don't know why you're not taking the farmer job. Try and find the wheat now and take it. And then while I'm getting the wheat, I'm looking for the big man. Haven't seen him yet. You're not the right farmer. You're not the farmer for me now. Why the fuck did... Oh, I didn't put down the barrel I put down. Here's our big man. Hey, big boy. How are you? Are you a little dumb? A little slow? You know, if you just walked away now, what would I be? I'd have to come down where you could hit me. Yeah. We're very strong, but we're a little bit weak in the cerebral area there. Hi, you're the wrong guy. And you're the wrong guy, thank you. I think I've rolled this like 6 times for, if you count both jobs that I've rolled. And neither of them have come up something I can use. Hey, finally. But only one of you. Yeah, stand in my way since you're not even the guy that I fucking need. Thank you. We love it. We love that shit over here. Who wouldn't? And who wouldn't love it? Hey, there you go. You fucking finally got there, huh? Let's make the pickaxe. Put you here, and you here. And then what? Then we just need an entrance. I didn't get what I need to be able to light the portal, so there's that. I could use a white bed, incidentally. I would like to take a bed with me. At least one. Because I do safety strats. I do a safety bed strat, so I want one that I can drop. Hey! Too late. Too late did I find you. Since it looks like we're gonna have to go underground, I will try and collect this because we will very likely run into a little bit of iron while I'm digging straight down. And while I'm digging straight down, by the way... Hello, did I pick one up? I did. That's all I'll need. While I'm digging straight down, by the way, I've got my, my finger hovered over the water bucket while this is going on. The only time that's really dangerous is when I do this. To check where we are, because then I'm not ready. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we hear lava pops in this direction. Go around the gravel. I'm gonna go through the gravel. That's what I said. Toward those lava pops. Yep. Fucking. So glad I took the time to stop and get our gravel on the way. Wouldn't want to have gotten here and not had the gravel that we need. Oh, cool. Yep. About a real shame. Hi. Diamonds? Okay, that is a pickaxe and a sword. That won't work. Because I fucked the top. This will work. And then, yeah. Block that, open that. Drop the water. Build the portal. Now we're ready to go in, except we don't have a way to light the portal yet. And it's lit. I didn't even go to hard mode. Okay. Watching that entity counter, it did jump up from 16 to 32. I'm not sure. Alright, at this point I would say that there's probably a bastion about. Okay, there's a big spike ahead of me right there, and there's one back there. This one was there first, though. So there it is. That's how far away it is. And then this one... much closer. I'm surprised I can't see it, honestly. So we're heading -40 if we can. Okay. Let's get some things on the hotbar to help. I'm gonna actually take a moment here and make some tools. Diamond. And a sword. And then we can ditch that stuff while I'm at it. All that can go fuck itself, including you and you and you, and probably you as well. And we're going. Hang on, what are you? You're oak planks? You should not be on the hotbar. I don't want to accidentally use you up. Go on that way. Cobblestone should be on the hotbar. This should be very, very close. The bastion. And our ruin portals do not get mixed up for bastions. It's not how that works. It's not a detection. I don't need a mending shovel. Should be very, very close. What's up? I'm not wearing gold armor, so he was pissed off at me. I'm surprised that I haven't already run into it. Am I crazy? I did my measurement. I found that it was in this direction. There it is. It's in the wall. It's a wall bastion. That's why I was asking whether or not I was crazy, because it really should be right here, and it is. Don't know how to navigate this exactly. I guess something like this. Perfect timing for a guest, I just want to say. The game does know how to liven things up. I guess I'm just digging in. Should be right here, right? Where we saw it below. Okay, I'm gonna ask again, am I crazy? We saw the toe of it sticking out. Okay, so this is then the portion of it, this is like, it's either housing or... Yep. And I am not dressed for this occasion. By which I mean I don't have gold. It's housing. This is not good. Because I'm not dressed for the occasion. Oh, and I'm out of food? No, I just never actually put it onto the hotbar here. I don't love the scenario. And I have this golden apple nearby. Where the hell is the real chunk of the bastion? It doesn't look like it's ahead of me, even though I had believed that it was. Why did I believe that it was? Is it over there? I gotta keep going and, like, trust your gut until your gut has been disproven. Hi. I got a diamond pick, so... Yeah, this is the real bastion now. Okay. I've managed to make it here somehow. Am I gonna do this naked? I think I'm gonna try and do this naked. The first time that I've done a no armor bastion. I'll eventually get some. I have to start trading. Go ahead and start trading. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I'm definitely intimidated to open up the hole above me. I saved 5 aside, even though I'm going to find armor and other things. I just don't believe. It's a little bit too sketch for me. Okay. Yep. Pick up all the junk. Don't fall into that hole. Good obsidian count right there. Okay. Give me your arrows. Give me your crying. Okay, starting to get armed. Now we head up to what is hopefully a triple. Hello, gentlemen. Thank you for getting in my way. You know I love it. Yep, we'll take. That's all I want, though. Right? Okay, gold. Can't hurt. And then, what's the other one? It's possible there's another triple through this wall. There is not another triple through this wall, so we're heading back down. Actually, before we head back down, let's find the fortress. Don't do it to me again now. We just did the no fortress within 40 fucking chunks bullshit on the last run. There we go. Okay, 29 chunks away. My fucking favorite. This way? It is that way, so east. We will be leaving to the east when we leave. To the east. East, east, east. East, 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 east. East, east. It's a mnemonic device. East, east, east. East, 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 east. God, is a mnemonic device? It just sounds fucking stupid. Okay, there's some more gold for you. And then here's some of that and some of that. And let's see what you give me. Well, we've got the obsidian, we've got the string, we've got the pearls. We got everything that a boy could want. And we're leaving. Which direction, though? Which direction was it that I was gonna leave on? Fuck! It was west. It was east. East, which is this direction. And we're in a wall, so I don't know how I'm supposed to fucking exit. To the west here. I'm gonna climb, and then I'm just gonna start digging through this. Through this motherfucker. Actually, wait, no, there should be a whole nother... This is a bad idea, because there's a whole nother... rampart to the right here. Yeah, well, maybe I need to... I don't know how to move between ramparts internally. And, you know, look at our situation. I think I'm probably best off to, like, do something like this. And just start tunneling until we find our way out. You and you. Yes, this is east. Triple checking. So 25 chunks away to the east is something that could be a fortress. And in fact, we could check on whether or not there's a likelihood that it's fake. I don't think so. I think those numbers are very reasonable. They don't insinuate a bastion to me. Can I pass on the right? If I can't pass on the left, can I pass on the right? And keep traveling east. Oh. I just thought you were a pig. I wasn't ready to be shot. Scared me. Okay, I was able to pass in this direction. Alright, so now give me you, and let's fucking go! And go! Excuse you. And go. Go. And take a measurement. See, I'll bet that the direction's going to change. It's not east anymore, now it's south. So we'll head kind of southeast, because we didn't travel enough, you know, we weren't getting close enough. That's why it felt that way. So we'll head kind of east, but mainly south. Yeah. I don't have a lot of food. Even though I had a village start, I kind of whiffed on that, didn't I? So I've just not gotten enough food. Fuck. You know, I don't really just throw it in the lava. See a lot of option other. Hey! We found land. We were 17 away before. I've been going southwest for a minute now, and here we are. We have arrived at the fortress, and it's real this time. Which is unusual. Come on, man. Fucking skeletons. There's always goddamn skeletons. Please, please don't. Please don't. Arriving at the fortress, 22 minutes. Okay, and this is the interior. That's the exterior. So let's skip right over to it. Lots of fucking withers. Maybe I piss them off by standing here and then get them all to come for me. Knock them off. Hey! Asshole! See me? Come on over. There you go. That's the way we do it. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is how we do it. Another wither. It's just dead ends, so I guess we gotta go toward the wither. Does this open up? Aha. And this just ends. Shit. This exterior is a lot of bullshit. That just dead ends. We came from that direction. Or did we come from this direction? Cause no, because yeah, there wasn't lava crossing that path. Need to get my real eyes out here. I'm lifting the green glasses. Aha. Okay, glasses back down. Hey! with all the withers that have been about. Gentlemen, welcome to Aperture Science. Gentlemen. This is not a good place to build this. For future reference for Pawn. Just letting myself know. Don't do that again, dummy. Okay, and then where's my lighter? I don't have a lighter, but I can make a lighter. After I make iron, and I can make a lighter. Okay. Did I already make my... I don't think I did. Do I have the 6? I don't. Give me that. Give me a bow. Throw the sticks out, throw you out. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh no, it's still there. I was like, am I out? Seems a little early. But I didn't see it. Okay. I have destroyed my real axe. Now we murder with the pickaxe. And I've got 9 and we're ready to go. Where's my... Yep. You. I don't have an axe anymore. I have to make one on the other side. That's why I'm taking this, because I think I'll have to make one on the other side. Wonderful. Great location. Love it. Let's do this from a corner. And 6. Ended up a little bit on the right is where I did, so 63.6. 63.6. And then from here, from here, I don't know, from somewhere. Seems good. 63.6 and 63. So we've got 0.6. I've got a chart that I printed out here. 0.6 is about 210 in the nether. On 63.6, we're probably talking about a 0.8, 0.6 distribution. So 170 and 125 is what we'll add to our current location in the nether. 170, 125. That's 1 pearl. I don't need both of them. Before we go back through, I need to make an axe. Okay, and again, let's just try throwing some things out. That's a little bit extra wood for me, that's not bad. Another rack. Okay. So 0.6 or whatever it was that I said, I'll just check the chart again when we pop through here. It was on the, shit, what was it on? Was it the negative 60? I think it was, no, it was on the positive 60. And anyway, we're adding 170, 125. The negative X is what I'm facing right now, so the 170 will get added to this, or will get subtracted to this. So, 510, 410, 170, 410, and then the other side of it, we're going to 410, and then 125. That's actually going up. So 425 and then 570, 595. 425, 525? 170. 410, 525. 410, 525, 410, 525, 410, 525. Ha! Four 525. Almost to the 410. Is that can't be right. Then, what did I do? How did I get these numbers and they're wrong? Oh no, the 410 is supposed to be on this side and then 525's over here. 410, 525. Okay, this opens. Which might not be good because I hear withers. Quite a few, yeah. Hi now, with your... Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. We got a travel pawn, you can't sit here on your fucking hands. You gotta move. Like Jaeger. Move like Jagger. Hing! 425... 410, 525... 410... God, if anybody was watching, it would be fucking helpful, wouldn't it? 410... No, it's gotta be 525, 410. And so we're already at 525. No, it's 425. We're supposed to be going lower on the 5, aren't we? Oh my fucking god. I'm a moron. I'm going to... I'm a fucking moron. I'm a dipshit. I've got a fucking chart here to do the math for me. It was on the 60. There's the 60. It's supposed to be going down, and it's supposed to be 425, 410, 525. I just got spun. That's why I was so confused. Also, I'm a dipshit. So there's that. 410, 525. So I'm making most of my 525 movement right now. Or am I not? It's 410. Okay, I'm going through this pig. Okay, 525 is made. I'm just going to 410. Aye. Okay, there's 410. Now I'm being attacked. Hi guys. I went up one too many. Four 10, 525. I think I'm close enough, honestly. Alright, here's 525. And then 410 is back a little bit. God. I hate when I... This is what choking looks like. This is just, you know... What do I do? I can't remember the fucking numbers! Which direction am I going? Oh, fucking pigs! Like, this is just... stupid. This is what stupidity fucking looks like. make a decision, engage your fucking mind, remember the numbers that you just said aloud 7 fucking times, you know. Dipshit fucking cunt. Oh, good. Fucking skeletons. You know, my favorite mob. God, made like fucking tanks, too. Right, leave me alone for a couple of seconds here so that I can throw a goddamn pearl and at least find out which direction I'm heading. 140. And it broke, so I don't have to reclaim it, which means I can stand here and chuck. Did I reclaim that bed I made? I'm pretty sure. Got it in my number 1 slot right now. Oh, hey. I'm over... That sheep went flying. Is there any food left behind by that sheep? I might take the food in case I need it later. Yeah, there you go. I'm getting low. I'm getting low, he said. Don't find the water. Yeah, I don't need raw food. Are you the one? You look healthy. Oh, you are the one. Alright. 2. You can give me any extra flanks? Come on, man. Okay. 5. Now, can I throw one? I would like to throw one, but I need a clearing to throw one. 143. Can I not? 143. Step off into the clearing and see if we've got any directional change. 38, not much. But a little. Give another. I think we'll need it. Pretty sure we'll need it. Alright. Now what? 130. And they're breaking like fucking pearls or something. Hey, going back. And honestly, it could just be right here. Could be this one right here. But I'm gonna go further. Because then it could be this one here, and if it's not, then we know which one it is. Okay, we know which one it is. Well, actually, I'm gonna try and run straight at it. This doesn't pass through the center. This passes through the center, so it's this one. Yeah. And now I just need 5 in 5, and we're ready to go down. Right here. Bring that back. And as long as there's water nearby. And, you know, it's not going to be PB, but I will try to finish the run out. It's good to get practice. Okay, since I hear things out there, guess what I'm not going to do? Not even gonna open this goddamn door. I'm gonna do my measurements from safely behind this door. Yeah. It's like I'm not a moron or something. So we want game render, level, entities. And our best reading is ahead and to the left. Thanks. And there it is, ahead and to the left. Break it. There were two of you. Why is there just you now? Safety bed. Set you up. How many do we need? Wow, just 9. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3i. And then we need to empty the inventory of the bowl and the chisel. Blackstone could be helpful. There's not enough of those to justify. Brown wool. And I want to leave behind pearls for my future self. And now give me all of the white wool you can give me. And now give me all of the beds you can give me. 8 beds to get this done. Put the crying obsidian there. Put gravel. Put netherrack here, actually. And then, yeah. I am ready to go. Ready to go. Did I make sure that you actually did the bed? And here we go. And so, number 1, actually, we need to re-raise these things. Have a look around. And, yeah, I'm gonna set up on this side so that I'm over here. Blocking, huh? Playing defense. Is that all of them? Except for the caged. Here we go. Turning to the left. Damn it. She's way too high. This is a twisted dragon. She was too high. I tried to adjust her with my first explosion, and here we are. That's all I can say. Yep, that's what I was expecting. I was trying to get low. Okay, I gotta take out the rest of the things, and we're gonna have to do this manually, because we got a weird... like, Are you kidding me? There you go. Running out of arrows. Got a weird dragon. She's coming down again. gonna help me until I get this... Stop it. Come on. There we go, got it. Alright, that's everything. Now we're just... Oh, I've got one bed left. Won't be helpful though, because she's pissed off a bunch of Endermen. They'll be crowding. Yeah, I can hit you too. I can spit. Alright, I don't want to interrupt her in case she decides to perch. She ain't perching. So I can interrupt her. Yeah, you maybe want to stay on your side of things. No? You don't? Alright. Taking a quarter of its health off with fucking arrows. It's unusual. God, you just really... You're really... fucking hovering around the center there, and also, I don't know what the fuck that was. Except for, like, bullshit. You know. She spit, I jumped and placed. There was no... There's no excuse for why I should be being hit by her magic splay there. And now she's coming down, and I don't have anything to hit her with, so I should just go. Now I've got something to hit her with. So I'm gonna try and get in from the side. Thank you for bringing your head to me. Well, I spoke too early. She's gonna send me flying here. Yep. I don't have my food. Alright. Fuck. Oh, I've pissed off an Enderman? Yeah, remember when I looked at an Enderman? Remember that? I think we all remember when that happened. The part where I looked at an Enderman. We all know. We all saw it. No question, no doubt. These fights, this fight, if you don't just, like, get it done in the first hit, it becomes more and more bullshit the longer time goes on. It's like, oh yeah, okay, the Enderman? Yeah. That Enderman that I looked at, right. When what? When I was looking at the dragon's head swinging at it, and an Enderman was, like, on the other fucking side of it? How am I supposed... What do you want me to do about that game? You know, what was your design element? What did you expect would happen? That's a question you want to ask. Well, we got ourselves a little clear in there, 47 minutes. My PB is 10 minutes faster than that, 37. But, you know, the dragon fight going that fucked up is number one, why it took that long, but also, you know, why you want to keep practiced on the end game. Which, so rarely get to the end game. It's just important to like head out to Peepo practice every now and then. And run yourself through the dragon fight. I came in with 8 beds. There's no reason why I shouldn't have been able to kill her in the first landing, but I couldn't tell whether she was too high or too low. Well, not too low, but I couldn't tell, you know, what her height was. And so I tried to bounce her back up with my first explosion, and then she was just in the worst possible position. And there is like a name within speedrunning for that position where she's like a fucking pretzel and her hitboxes are hard to read. She simultaneously looks like too high and too low, and like you just got to keep hitting her with like body shots as opposed to you not getting her in the head. There's a name for it, and there is a way to like, you know, fight it. Your beds are going to do a lot less damage because she's in a bad position, but you can make it work. I'm not there yet. You know, I'm still trying to figure out when the exact timing is to make it work when it's not fucked up. But yeah, that was a pretty horrendous dragon fight. And the travel and the dragon fight were just awful there. I get so, like, trying to keep these numbers in my head is just a real problem, and I could very easily pick up you know, the 10 minutes that I want to go sub 30 just by doing what all the other runners do and using the cheat calculator. I think we all know that that's what it is. Just by using the fully automated Java application that sniffs the clipboard of the game in order to do several trigonometric functions on the information that you provide it with to tell you not only exactly where the stronghold is and exactly where you should go into the nether in order to get there, but also the probability of the accuracy of the measurements that you have taken. The number of math functions that have been allowed via a fully automated fucking calculator in this speedrun is, you know, ridiculous. It's ludicrous. No serious speedrun would allow this. No serious leaderboard would allow what Minecraft has allowed. But, you know, they're not happy about it. They're not happy about what they allowed, what they, you know, codified and made into the meta of Minecraft speedrunning. But it is what we've got now. It is what we have to live with. Hello, Marty McFly. It's the KSP speedrun guy. Yeah, learning the Minecraft speedrun now. I've got a 37-minute PB. And we just put in a 47-minute run. And right now I'm kind of just wasting my time by running all the way across this map for 2 minutes to dig up a treasure chest, and then I'll have the iron that I need, but I won't have any of the tools, and I don't have any of the wood, and so I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, except for that it gives me a chance to talk. During the run, you get hyper-focused. There's not a lot of opportunity. I think we're in the correct chunk now. Now we need 9 in 9. Now we're in the correct chunk. 9 and 9. So here's 9, and here's 9. That's 9 and 10. There's 9 and 9. Dig down. And, hey, what do you know? It's fine. I just need out. So now I've got all of the iron that I want, but we're 3 minutes in. I don't have wood, I don't have tools, I don't have... We'll see. We'll see. I'll run out. Tip for speedruns, just time travel. I mean, the best tip for speedrunning in Minecraft is just cheat. Because cheating is allowed. Cheating is allowed. You can go ahead and use a calculator that tells you exactly where the structures in the game have appeared. There's no Nobody minds. Everybody's cool with it. It's absolutely normal. I wanted to get, I will eventually start, you know, cheating like everybody else. I just wanted to get like familiar with the concepts behind, how you do nether travel, you know, when you're not cheating, when you're not letting, using Ninja BrainBot to just tell you where the thing is based on, you know, pointing your mouse at the fucking... It's pretty ludicrous. It's pretty ludicrous. It's nothing that any serious speedrun would allow. But, you know, it is the meta, it is how it's meant to be run now, and I will eventually pick it up, and when I do, I'm sure it'll make my, you know, 10 minutes will come off of my game in a heartbeat, kind of a thing. Give me the golden boots for later, I guess. And now I just need food and gravel. And wood. You need the wood, you silly boy. You never collected your wood. Let's go ahead and drop that. How do they determine if you are using cheats or not on KSP? On KSP, it's a much more relaxed community. There's not... I mean, if you're speedrunning KSP, what are the odds you're going to be cheating? The most active categories for Kerbal Space Program speedrunning, in fact, are like the ones that the speedrun is seconds long. Please? Thank you. The speedrun is just seconds long, and it's like you've crafted a ship that can get to the moon and land on the moon and, you know, in the shortest amount of time, and so it's just a few seconds between when you launch the ship and, and when the speedrun ends, because it's mainly about, like, controlling your, you know, it's about that suicide burn right at the end. So the most popular categories complete in, like, 20 or 30 seconds. So there's not a lot of room for cheating at that point. Do I go down here? I don't see any other chasms. I'm gonna go down here. We don't have food. And I took a lot of damage from the bushes. And also I need the goddamned this, you moron. Hey, I'm getting closer to the day where I won't be a moron. In that I remembered that I needed the gravel before... A lot faster than I have in the past. Where did my door go? Give me my fucking door back. Hello? 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 There's air. And there's bubbles. Air and bubbles. Tiny bubbles in the wine. Tiny bubbles. Look at that. Nobody wants that. Where's my doors? Door. I think that's the only door. I think you probably need both for some reason you're not aware of. And yeah, fuck, cool. You know I love it. Will you let me up? Will you fucking let me swim? This game and swimming. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Nobody designed the movement in this game when it came to swimming. They just... They shipped something before it was ready. Let's put it that way. Here and there. And then... I'm pretty sure I'm just fucked. Because there's not enough lava down here, clearly. Okay, hey. Whatever. Block that off. Block that off. Yeah, there's a lot of lava repair that needs done to make this work. Hello. Give me you. Put you there. Give me you. Put you there. Is there another one I can reach? Nope. Give me some water. That. No! Not what I meant to do. Fuck, alright, empty the fucking thing this time. Thank you. And then put that there. I'm very confused at what I'm seeing now. Okay, so we've got and then 1, 2, and then I think I just put the... No, I need 2 here. I see, that's why I'm confused. So 2 there. So... Ha 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 ha! Tried to get me, bitch. There's 1. Shit. Show off. Ha 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 ha! Tried to get me, bitch. And we have a portal. Lightable portal. In just 9 goddamn minutes and no food, and this is a silly entrance. This is and I didn't actually monitor the entity count crawling up. So this is definitely nearing the end of the live stream, and there are no bastions anywhere here anyway. Okay. It's easy if you time everything right. It's just you need the power to get there, thanks to Kerbin being on the equator, the KSC being on the equator. I ate 3 raw onions and my throat feels like hell, says Marty McFly. I've never tried eating 3 raw onions. Raw onion is delicious. I hope if you're a man who ate 3 raw onions, and I hope I'm not presuming anything, Marty, by assuming that you're a man. I hope we can agree that raw onions are goddamned delicious. They're sweet. They're not, people are like, they've got the wrong taste buds. Raw onions are sweet and delicious. Apparently some of us can eat them like an apple. I've never tried it. Marty's down on them over here. I wouldn't eat 3 apples, to be honest with you, Marty. The Discord server, my bot is all screwed up right now. I wrote this bot from scratch. So, yeah, the permission system was the last thing I put in before I got bored with developing it, and it's not quite working. The Discord server can be joined by discord.roninpawn.com. We'll get you an invite to the Discord server. So I don't want to go today longer than 3 hours, which means we've got 1 more run in us. Or, several attempts that don't go anywhere. But I'm still recovering from, or at least I still consider myself to be recovering from recent health events. So I'm trying to take it easy. Yesterday we had an 1.5-hour stream before the plumber came out, and I wanted to do a full, wanted to finish an actual stream, damn it, with y'all today. Put in a reasonable amount of actual time. But I don't want to do this live stream longer than 3 hours, and then in the future, we will get back to, I'm going to put a limit on it of, hard limit of 5 hours. With a soft limit of 4. We'll try and end them around 4, but if I'm, in the middle of something, if I'm on a good run, that sort of a deal, then we'll stay in till as much as 3 hours, or 4 hours. 5 hours, goddammit. But the health stuff, the seizure that I had, the ME seizure that I have, was a direct result of streaming for 7 hours straight, so I'm putting some hard limits on what I will allow myself to do in future. There's all the wood we have. We need all the wood we want. We have all the tools. And make this and this. Put you there. And in a minute and a half, we've got everything but the iron, the gravel, and the food. And here's some gravel. And now we've got that. We just need iron and food. Iron leads to food because after we cook up a flint and steel, I can then set animals on fire and collect them cooked, which is definitely the way you want to go about it. That was only 6, which is the worst number. I need 7. Especially if I have to get animal food. So I think what I'm going to do is actually make the bucket a lighter and not make an iron pickaxe, because the food is more important. Do like that so I can see the damn thing. 6 of you. You can go in there. Hey, unless there's more iron to be found, you know. In there. Definitely making this. Thank you. Who else? There's cow back there. I would love for this to just all be pigs. Pigs is great food. Yeah, let's focus the pigs. Okay, and what have I got? I got 9 pork chop. That ain't bad. And I also intend to make shears from this. I said, so let's... shears and the bucket.
Great shot, kid! That was 1 in a million!
This is my play. I did not mean to end up with you there. And we'll now use the shears to destroy the bitrate of the live stream. That's the purpose of the shears. It's important to the speedrun. Ninja Brain Bot feeds in on how fucked up the live stream visuals got in order to predict the precise location of your mother's tits. And that's the official rules. You can go read them. Alright, so now I got everything. I need some water. And I'm taking you with me in case I find more shit. More iron. I should have looked harder overworld to see if there was, like, lava available. But, here we are. My friend asked me to help him edit his video, and he did something with a really high bitrate, so the footage turned out really shitty once exported through DaVinci. Cool! Yeah, the way that happens is you get all these, like, particle effects on screen.
2, 1, fire!
28. You get all these particle effects on screen, and the bit rate for the encoding is not high enough. It's like too low to try and capture all of that detail, and it just can't. Please. Fucking. And so, you know, it starts like it blocks out and grids out all of your footage. And makes it look like shit. Alright, here we go. 3 more of this gets me the pickaxe that I wanted. Down here at 6 minutes, and, yeah, I'll need to make the pickaxe before I can take that. So, where's the 3? You go in, here's some more coal. That's the iron ore, and then I'll be able to get that. And then do we have a real iron lava pit? Yes, we have real lava pits over here. Good. Stop that water flow, because it's just inconvenient. Get this down so that I can make the diamond pick when it's ready. Okay, so number 1, pickaxe. Fucking cock-sucking, dick-licking. Hey, make the fucking thing. Oh. 1 diamond. Wonderful. Well, make me that diamond shovel that everybody dreams of. Alright. We're going. We're a-going. And if I do this fast enough, then it won't matter that I'm using leaves. You do have to place the water. You may be trying to go fast, but there are some bare minimums that you need to fulfill. I'm worried now that I dug too deep, so I have to line that up a little bit closer. Give me some lava. Being in the nether with. And it's an 8-minute entrance, that's not bad for me. It's not great. That looks like we just had a jump of a bastion. I'm not sure. I would say we've had enough jumps there that there's gotta be a bastion. Near enough, somewhere around here. Okay, there's 2 potential directions. So, right there is the distance, and then the other direction would be over here. Is it real, though? I don't know if that's real. It might be. We're gonna start. Yeah, that's real. I can see it from here. Okay. How do I get over there? Looks like I'm just bridging. I'm a little nervous about bridging with leaves getting too close to lava. And there's that lava fall there. My computer is exactly 1 generation behind yours, and your sister's is 1 generation ahead of you. Looking at sort of the specs for... I'm not sure if my specs are truly and really and fairly representative anymore. Okay, we got someone who's going to shoot me off. Okay, they have managed to find a way up. So they're gonna shoot me again. Threaten to shoot me off. I'm gonna get high. There's a chest over there if I can get to it. This isn't... yeah, that's bad. Hi. Okay. That was scary, but it worked out. So now we're in whatever this bastion is. I'm gonna guess that it's stables. Will you fuck off? Thanks. We're on the... that's the back side of it. Right? Is it? I don't know, actually, if that's... thing, if that entrance was there. I mean, if there were a front to it on this side, then yeah, this would be the back side of whatever the fuck this is. This is the right rampart, this is the center rampart. Alright, I'm gonna push in and down. Because I'm trying to hit the center rampart. Okay. This is the staircase. That's a bad gap. That's a bad gap. We've got a double bad gap. And there's no triples, so this bastion is a waste of my fucking time. There's basically no gold in this bastion. It's the worst possible bastion. We got... and a fairly rare, you know? We can get right down to it, kind of rare for shit to be this bad. But there's no gold to trade here. There's no triples at the top where there's gold. That's a bad gap, that's a bad gap. And so, like, there was the other bastion that we detected when we came in. But I've already committed to this one, so, like, the time that I've lost, I can't get back. Oh, you saw the specs in the Minecraft window. Yeah, I am still using the, my 1070, and, still have no real complaints, no, like... while the market is like a 5060 is $350 for a fucking 60, you know, I mean, I have no incentive whatsoever to upgrade. We have long since been past the point at which the technology had completely overwhelmed the need. You know, I do video editing, graphic design, I'm live streaming, you know, these games, shit like that, and Minecraft is pretty hard on the CPU. I've done it with, like, shaders that make it pretty hard on the GPU as well. Like, it's basically, at this point, it's the same market, same kind of market as microphones. Which is to say that if you know how to do audio engineering, if you know how to mix, you can make any $30 microphone sound like a $100 microphone. You can make any $100 microphone sound like a $500 microphone. You don't need it, is what I'm saying. You don't need it, but it's convenient to own, you know, a $500 Sennheiser because you can just plug it in and it's got really good quality audio. Without any EQ and adjustments and shit like that. And especially if you're working in a studio environment, you've got, you know, 12 microphones, 18 microphones going at any given moment. You don't want to have to re-EQ every one of those, or even, you know, and you also, you lose something every time that you equalize something. You're, you know, it's not natural anymore. So there's an argument for why you would spend that kind of money if you had that money to spend. But if you don't have that money to spend, you can achieve indiscernible, nearly indiscernible results in the realm of microphones from stuff that is cheap. This microphone that I'm speaking to you through right now is, I think, $100, $99. It was given to me for the sake of review, which I never actually did review this microphone, so sorry, by the fine people over at Movo. It doesn't sound anywhere near as good as it sounds like what you're hearing. It does not sound this good. But I'm doing I'm doing inline processing, as you're hearing it. in order to add compression and equalization and all kinds of things. And so it's like, what I'm saying is, if you're able and willing to put in the work, graphics cards are now at the same point, have been at the same point as microphones, which is to say that you don't need it. You don't need a bigger graphics card. You just need to put in a little bit more time to, you know, balance things out, figure out your configurations, stuff like that. If you make sure you're optimizing everything that's going on, squeezing the most out of it, then you really don't need it. I feel like even the biggest, fanciest, glossiest looking brand new games and all that kind of shit, they still have to support older hardware. They still have to support people being able to, like, they want to be able to support people being able to play it on their fucking laptops and shit like that. And so, like, you don't need it. And I don't understand how the consumer market has allowed, you know, can possibly allow for the sort of mid-range graphics card, the 5060, to be $350. I don't get it. How? How, I ask? How? Because, you know, I guess I expect more from the consumer, more restraint from the consumer, to be like, I'm not gonna fucking reach into my pocket for that when I don't really have a need for it. I do fucking 3D graphic design. I ain't even fucking around over here, y'all. And what I needed, the most recent upgrade that I had to get involved in, because I was doing 3D modeling with, you know, 15 million faces that I'm sculpting, what I had to do was upgrade my memory. I had to buy 16 more gigs of memory, so I had 32 gigs total to be able to do that. But I didn't need any new graphics fucking card. I didn't need any more expensive CPU. I didn't... It's wild. It blows my mind that they're out there with, like, yeah, you want to get a tiers, like, my 1070, the equivalent 5070 at this point starts at what? Like, $800 fucking dollars? Or... It's insane. It's ludicrous. And I just don't know how they get away with it. And I know it's like, well, the costs have been inflated on the... Well, then you have to come up with a different product. Like, that's what I would say. Like, there's no excuse. You gotta come up with a different price model with something. And it wasn't always that either, you know. That's the important thing, or an important part of that, is it wasn't always the case that AI was eating up all of the memory. And before that was the case, people were still out there willing to spend this money. It's just such a glamour thing now, you know, to have a big modern GPU, and it's like, I have this 1070 that's 10 years old, and I do not feel it. You know, if I were to upgrade to a 5070, I'm sure I could tell the difference, but the difference would not be life-changing. What do I need now? I've got some food. I need the gravel and we go underground. Is there an entrance? I don't think there's an entrance, so I just dig underground. Diamond Penny subscribed? Thank you so much, Diamond Penny. Groggles is here too, saying, the simple fact... Wait a second, let me put you here, and you here, in case I need to send that. Alright, so Marty McFly was saying, I'm rocking a 2060 Super, got it for 3,000, wait, 300 bucks. 3,000, it's just Freudian slip, that's what they all cost now, you know? Oh, you want a graphics card that has, you know, 16 gigs of RAM to it? Big spender! 300 bucks. And my mic was $50 at the same CEX. Groggles says the simple fact is every major game is aimed at console specs. That's why the high end makes 0 sense. Exactly. Wait. Lava pops ahead. I have to be safe on this descent. Yeah, so it's like you don't need these massive specs. And at this point, they're like trying to use AI-enabled features to try and sell the graphics cards, and it's a really weird situation where it's like nobody needs the power, nobody needs these features, but you're still pricing your product like, you know, it's going out of stock and everybody wants it, and you know, that kind of thing. Like, it's completely unnecessary. I don't think people are lining up to buy, you know, to spend $10,000 on your latest TI 80 model. I just don't think it's there. That's clear, right? So, fuck. I was reaching for this, you bitch. Okay, do I have a way of lighting the portal? I don't. So we do some of this. And we wait. Now we play the waiting game. I would like to make my food at this point, but I can't. Alright, we're going in. Now we're looking for the entity count to go up. Groggles also said, I say this is a patsy who bought a 3080 for 750 euros. That entity count did not, that spiked up pretty quick though. I feel like there's something out here. Like an 80? Did you say an 80? An 80 for 750 euro sounds like reasonable, you know, when it was that time. There's really nothing out here, huh? Fuck. Let's see if we go up a little bit. Anything pops up. Pops in. Nothing's pop. Oh, right there. Right there, we finally got something. Where's the big number? And then if I take it down... Yeah, so that would be the direction, and it's... How many chunks away? 23 chunks away? That's not that far. It's the last run of the day. We're gonna have to call it here. Whether it goes anywhere or not, this is gonna be the end of it. So we're heading on the, like, 100 degree mark here. Yeah. Uh-oh. You got fucked in the boat, didn't you? I'm sorry, fucked in the butt, didn't you? The 100 degree mark, I said. So that way. You got me spun round, right round, like a record, baby. Don't start none. Won't be none. I actually gotta go right back up. I still, to this day, turn ray tracing off, because it adds nothing worth the performance hits. I'm surprised at that. You know, it was a big deal with the ray tracing, the RTX, and Minecraft supporting it, and, you know, oh my god, now instead of shaders, you actually have, like, mathematically accurate, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I haven't heard anybody be like, yeah, who gives a shit about RTX? And I'm happy that you know, to hear it. Yeah, who gives a fucking shit about RTX? Like, it's just not. These things are not needed. I think they're coming for me. So I'm just gonna move on. Nothing quite like running through a crimson forest without any gold armor, without any food. Nothing better, really. Let me make the food, huh? I really do feel like I'm already checked out. It was 3080 launch prices. It's nice. It's nice. It's just not cut your frame per second by 50% nice. Wow, I had no idea that it did all that. You know, and I was just blown away with the RoboCop game on my 1070 with the settings that I needed to, you know, give it in order to be able to play it on the live stream. I was blown away. It was so gorgeous. Beautiful. Hey, yeah. Try it. Try it, bitch. I said try it. In fact, give me your armor. Oh, you weren't wearing any. Well, what are you gonna do? Another death. Another death that I'm responsible for. Just a little bit more blood on the old penis. Where does the blood go? So. We got 43. That's enough to make a hat, and now I won't be bothered by these assholes anymore. Right? We were all cool? Awesome. So yeah, it's still ahead, but it looks like I'm just gonna have to dig in. Okay. I didn't do that. Worried I was about to piss off a race of pigmen. Yes. I was ready for it. You saw how ready I was, and I lost my... I wasn't that ready for it. My hotbar was not prepared for it, but my brain was. Boom, 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 ba-doo-doo-doo, boom, 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 ba-doo-doo-doo, what's that? Why am I... Where's that from? Is it... That might be just something that I mean, it's not a unusual beat or anything. You can hear that rhythm and beat in a bunch of different places. But I did do a little, like, transition track on an album that I put together for my friends once. Fuck. That had a song called All the Little Fish. That's what I called it. And that's what that was. It was boom, 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 boom. Oh, little fish, oh, little fish, oh, little fish, oh. And I just kept layering up tracks of, you know, me making mouth noises for instruments and, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is the trick to this shit, man? Somebody explain it to me. Oh, little fish, oh, little fish. Layers of vocals and... False. We've lost our sprint crawl speed again. And it's just such a fucking nuisance toy, and then I gotta dig out this area, and I gotta and it feels like I'm, you know, at some point, if I don't get into this, like, first try and keep going, it feels like a time loss, like I could've just kept crawling forward. It's not true, it's way faster. Can I do this and maintain my crawl sprint? Looks like I can. Cool. No. This is a ridiculous amount of underground crawling, and we're about to break our second pick. Having already broken our iron pick. You're beneath me? Yep, there goes that one. Did I leave my crafting table behind somewhere? I didn't pick it up, or... Here, give me this fucking thing. It's the last run of the day. That's it. We're going down, right? Because the gas cries were beneath me. And here we are. Maybe not. There we are. They're still chasing me, didn't I? I guess I didn't. Oh no. They're not chasing me. I did. Jesus. Fuck. People. Alright, well, I'm just chasing the biggest number at this point. I can't really be asked to, at 18 minutes, get, you know, back into the minutia and try and figure out, is it this direction or the other direction? I'm just chasing a big number. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a particularly good run. It seemed like it's gonna turn into a new PB. Okay, is that it ahead? That's it. Fucking finally. Hi. Yeah, I don't need your meat, actually. Yeah, so die. Prick. And this is stables. Housing is more chewed up. It also would usually have less hoglins in it, but it can still have quite a few hoglins. Don't get me wrong. Can I get to the bottom? Again? Am I wrong? Do I have that, like, exactly backwards? Or maybe I'm just not at the center. Yeah, I wasn't at the center, I think. Here we go. And there's the iron that I needed in order to still be on a run at all. So, we got fucked by the last stables. This one actually has at least one good gap, so we're already doing better than the last time. I do all that because I don't like fighting the pigs to get them into the position. Alright, and now I need to make a new iron pickaxe so I can take gold. Convert some of this. Put some in the hole. Open it up, open it up. Let everybody through. And now you're all through. Close this back up. Nope. Here. The rest. Wait. There's one there too. I was just like nervous because I was hearing these pigs moving around that clearly were not in the hole. I'm not sure where they are, but they're clearly not in the hole. I'm sorry, did I pick that back up? Here. Have it for real now. Okay. That I like to carry a little bit around. And let's head to the top. See what's up there. Number one, I am interested in finding out. It's also a good gap if we need it. So we have backup supply. Hi. Probably the fastest way is just to do this. A bit more gold for me, lots more that. That's all I really want. If we head up from here, there are just too goddamned many pigs packed in, all trying to get to some place they can't get to. So I'm gonna see if there's a triple. I'm skipping right past these motherfuckers. There ain't no triple up here. So fuck it. So fuck it. Where do I re-enter, for Christ's sake? Okay. Let's go down and see what they traded. What do we got here? Give me some gravel. Have some gravel. Queue out, and then ding ding ding. I want enough room to make sure that I pick that up before it despawns. And then get rid of you and 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 you. I don't mind hanging on to that. You. How we doing on, like, obsidian and stuff? We don't really have what we need. Gonna do this. Split you like that. Alright, we got the string. We've got pearls. I'm gonna give you the rest of the gold. That, don't need that. So, I think we'd have to do the other side in order to get the obsidian that we need. Pearls are nice anyway. Is there just like one of you or something? Why are the trades coming so slow? Alright, let's do the other side. So this way. Oh, we got bad trades, what are you gonna do? Close that back off so nobody else drops down on me. There are a lot of pigs like through a wall somewhere that would really like to have my head. I'm gonna keep some on me. You see how it's the same structure on both sides. A good gap is a good gap is a good gap kind of a thing. Oops. Yeah, y'all are angry. I understand. Wow. Do I want you guys down here? I think I'm gonna try and let you in. Holy shit. That's a lot of pigs. We're nearly entity cramming pigs. And still just 17 obsidian. Well, wait a second, I haven't dropped any gravel on them. Now what do we got? Still just 17 obsidian. It's fucking, this game is psychotic. What's gotta be wrong with you to decide to speedrun a game like this? Where it just does this shit. I got full speed 3, I don't care what that is. It's just like, hey, what if I gave you no fucking obsidian this time around, huh? You can trade like 150 gold with 1,000 goddamn pigs, and the amount of obsidian I'm gonna give you? 18. You're gonna get 18 obsidian from me. What do you think? You like this? Look at how few fire resistance potions I have too. I'm gonna keep throwing shit out to try and, you know, pick some up, but holy fuck. Look at, no! I got 2 fire res and 18, but I got pearls for, everybody was like, you want a pearl? You want a pearl? You want a pearl? Everybody was all about pearls. Psychotic. So I do not have what I need to be able to double blind, which means dead run. I mean, it was dead before, but I was trying to force the last run of the day. And now even the force is dead. Okay, let's just confirm that. So 25, and then I step through here. Don't. 26, and then I step through here. Okay, we are pointed in the westward direction for where the fortress will be found. Fuck it. Just chuck some pearls. Wang some pearls. Whip them. One thing they gave me was fucking pearls. I'm just gonna start flinging them around like they're going out of style. Yeah. Weird question, not big into Minecraft. What's the gold farming for? The gold is to trade with the piglins. Oh, look at this. Gold is to trade with the piglins in order to get pearls, string, obsidian. Crying obsidian doesn't hurt anybody either. Okay, that's not what we were detecting, though. That isn't the fortress. Because it's not treasure. So I'm just gonna have you on the hotbar for emergency's sake. I'd really like to be able to stand somewhere at this point. Yeah, our render distance is already... Alright, just fucking keep throwing. So, we trade with them to get these things so that we can, do the speed run that much faster. I think I've just gone in entirely the wrong direction, but... who can be asked? Down to 1 heart. Seriously? I didn't find land? There was land right in front of me. I must have thrown over land. Alright. Fuck it. Just get me onto some fucking land so I can do another measurement. Alright, good. We've been going in the right direction. So... is it this direction? No. Is it this direction? Yes. So we need to head to the south now. And either a fortress or a treasure bastion will be 10 chunks to the south from here. I got food. Keep eating. And my only other fire resistance potion is now been used. But yeah, what we're looking for is 20 obsidian in order to be able to make 2 nether portals. One will let us, like, peek into the overworld and see what direction the stronghold is in, and then the other one will allow us to, like, do our travel in the nether, where travel is 8 times faster, in order to, you know, get to the stronghold that much quicker. So, we should see the nether fortress at this point, and we don't. So I don't know what to make of that. It's my most, one of the most annoying things that has been happening more and more frequently is me getting to this point and being like, okay, my readings tell me that the fortress should be right around here. And it's incredibly annoying to have the game telling you that the nether fortress is within 2 chunks of you, but you can't see. Yeah, don't start. Don't let's start. This is the worst part. So, one more measurement. I am now within 9 chunks. We didn't get a lot of closer, honestly. And it is that direction. Can't hit nothing. And look, it's treasure. So, what I'm doing here, when I do all this pie chart stuff and I'm raising and lowering the render distance and whatnot, is I'm measuring the blue slice of the pie chart right there indicates a mob spawner. So I'm measuring, like, how far the distance is to the nearest mob spawner, because a nether fortress contains 2 mob spawners that produce the blazes. We need the blaze rods to open up the portal to the end at the end of the game. That's what we're really going for. The other thing in the nether that can produce a spawner is this bastion, the treasure bastion. The treasure bastion has, at the bottom of it, a spawner right there that's spawning magma cubes. And when you break it, sometimes it doesn't... This is a glitch. It still exists. We broke it, but it's still acting as a spawner. So the only way to make it, like, work is to actually break is to unload the game completely and then load back in, and now it's actually gone. So now that I've taken that spawner out of the equation, I can do a real measurement to see where the fortress might be. And it's actually quite close. Okay. 10 away. In what direction? So I get my render distance to 9 because it's 10 away, and then I walk across a chunk, which loads a chunk that's 10 away, and if I see the blue things, the blue slice, you know, come in, and that tells me this is the direction you need to go, so we need to head to the north. I may die right here, because whenever I throw this pearl to try and get back up, it's very sketchy, and I come very close to death pretty much every time. Okay, we're fine this time. It was a good bridge. So north, we need to head that way in order to try and find the next spawner, which may or may not be. It could just be another treasure bastion, but it's probably not, you know. How am I doing on food? Keep eating, and keep chucking pearls. So we're heading north. Yeah, see how close if I hit that in a certain way. Could have been death. Alright, so north, make sure that our render distance is high again. Should just be 10 chunks away. I might take it slow. We're obviously not on a PB pace, but I'll just run this since we've got Soul Speed 3 boots. Thank you for the boost. That's what I wanted. Like GoldenEye speedrunning, I needed to get hit for the boost. And are you fucking kidding me? It's another treasure bastion. So, we have found a stables bastion that did not give us the everything that we needed, by the way. And then we've got treasured, is what it's called in speedrunning, in Minecraft speedrunning. You went looking for the fortress, but what it turned out you got was a treasure bastion, then you got treasured. We got treasured twice. That is the second time, I think, during this live stream, or... I don't know. I've been doing a lot of Minecraft speedrunning on my off-channel Pawn Labs, where I don't use the microphone, so I'm not spending breath and that kind of energy. And it might have happened there. But look, to the left side of there, that's another treasure bastion, is what that is. So we have found 3 bastions and no fortress. What are the odds? And I'll tell you, they're not high. It is quite unlikely, in fact. Right through your fucking face, huh? Oh, that one. Can't believe I didn't get an achievement there because we've been running around in this this nether for so long. I've already gotten that achievement. This actually isn't it. This is not a treasure. So, what the fuck? I'm still 10 away. It's not a treasure. It's not that direction. Shouldn't be this direction. Isn't this the way we came? So now you're telling me it's 10 away and the direction is south. I swear we came north to get here. So that's just kind of a fucking lie. Yeah, we threw north to get here. And by the way, I don't have any fire resistance either because they were so stingy. The last one, so I can't really travel that direction. Oh, and we're dead. Yeah. Well, that is 3 hours and 20 minutes. It's a little bit longer than I actually intended to live stream today. So that's Minecraft speedrunning for you. We did clear the game once, at least. I think we got a 47-minute time. My PB is currently 37 minutes. And the last couple splits were the worst. That added a bunch of time to it. But that is Minecraft speedrunning. It is so much random chance that the biggest skill that you can develop isn't your mechanics. It isn't your game knowledge. The biggest, most important skill that you can develop in running this game is the ability to hit the fucking reset button. Because you are going to face a whole bunch of RNG that is just going to make it less and less likely as you proceed forward that you'll be able to turn it into a successful run. And the hardest thing in the speedrun is not to cling to the hope that, well, they didn't give me enough obsidian here, but maybe when I get somewhere else I'll be able to find diamonds in a chest, a pickaxe, that I could claim some obsidian from a ruined portal, or maybe I just won't need it. Maybe it'll be a one portal. The odds are what they are. And the hardest thing about the Minecraft speedrun is to stop yourself playing against the odds, hanging on for the high rolls. If it isn't going well, hit the fucking reset button. It's really hard. It's really hard to do that. You spend a lot of time not actually completing runs, which doesn't feel good, and so, you know, it's kind of a mental health game. You gotta balance how frequently you want to feel like, okay, well, at least I completed a run, against how much time you want to spend running on RNG that has no PB potential. Anyway, that does bring us to the end of this live stream. Hopefully by the next time that we get together, my plumbing will be sorted out. We get together on Thursdays and Sundays around here, and I might take one more Thursday off to continue recovering from my recent health event. But that'll be the last Thursday that I take off, and I'm not committing to taking it off or not. We will see when we get to Thursday. If you'd like to keep watching me run these Minecraft speedruns, because I'll probably keep running after this live stream closes down just without a microphone, make sure and follow me over at twitch.tv/pawnlabs. Pawn Labs is my low-effort channel where, you know, it's not really a show. I don't really commentate everything. But I will be, if you want to put some speed running in the background and maybe be there when I get my 30-minute PB, then follow twitch.tv/pawnlabs. I am the Ronin Pawn. Pawn out.